Hello YouTubers, Hammy Technoid here, and today we're out in the living room and I'm showcasing one of my premier pieces here that I've got in my collection. It's a DAT machine. This is a machine that I purchased myself originally back in 1991, possibly. I forget exactly. It was 1990-ish. 91, maybe even 92 later. But yeah, this was a deck that I bought specifically so I could master my recordings onto a digital format to be produced for later as a cassette master or CDs. So yeah, I was producing albums, music back in the day, and this is a copy of a tape that I made back then, Hammy and the Technoids, called On the Offense. This was my first album ever that I did, and one of the treats at the end of this video is you're going to hear the original master from the original DAT tape I have here, this Sony DAT tape. But the reason I brought this machine out is because it tumbled during the earthquake. And I was concerned that it, had a malfunction because of that. But surprisingly, and with the blessings of the Lord, I am proud to say, happy to say, praising God to say that nothing happened to the machine. There are no blemishes, no scratches. Nothing happened to the machine. Not even any wood markings on the side panels. No Mars. So I brought it out. I wanted to make sure that it was all working well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a little test. But before we do the test, I wanted to show these guys. I don't know if you may have noticed in one of my previous videos, you saw a couple of these propping up a piece of gear. I think it was the expander. And I had them propped up so it would prop them up. But these are data tapes, 4mm data tapes, okay? And I work at a place that sold these, okay? And we were having an inventory purge, and one of the managers said, hey, we're getting rid of some of this stuff. If you want to take it and use it, you're welcome to it. So, yeah, I looked at these and I said, that looks very, very familiar to something I've seen before. And guess what? A 4mm data tape is the same as an audio DAT tape. They're identical in their format. They have the same openings. They have the same markings in the back. Let me get my hands right here. Yeah, they have the same markings in the back, and it's just incredible that they're the same. But, I did a little research before I delved in, and the fact of the matter is, this is an audio tape. This is a data tape. Now, for data needs to be secure and precise. So data tapes are manufactured at a higher precision than the audio tapes. So these are even better. The data tapes are better than the audio tapes. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do a test. We're going to run one of these and test record on it. Okay, so here you go. You open up the DAT. And this slides in just like a regular audio DAT, and it goes in, and it loads, and it does all that good stuff, okay? And now I'm going to put it into record pause, and I'm going to set the level. We got music playing in the background, and I'm going to get the levels right up to 0, okay? Now I'm going to hit off a pause. Okay, so now I'm fading it down. Hit stop. And what we're going to do is going to do the music search, automatic music search. What you do is you just press reverse, and it goes and finds the start ID of the first song you recorded. and I was going to play it. Okay, and so that was the recording that I made onto the data tape, and it sounded just as good as a digital audio tape. So it is pristine recording. And just to give you an idea how many I got myself into, I got like 9 of them. You know, I got 2 of this iMation DDS-150s, then I got 7 of these DDS-125s. And I'm not sure exactly how that translates into time, but I know they're probably at least an hour long each. So that's pretty good, pretty good. So I lucked out, fortunate out on that one. And the machine itself is still working properly, ideally records perfectly. All the features are wonderful. The insert, the track numbers and all that. Very, very high end for the day. Because, see, these guys were competing with CDs. CDs had just come out. They were getting their stronghold. And tapes, digital tapes, home enthusiasts wanted to be able to record in the digital realm. So these came along, and they had to have their features so that you could find and seek songs and so forth. Of course, they took longer than a CD because CDs were pretty much instantaneous track find. These ones had to rewind and back forward. So this is the part of the show where you get to hear one of my songs that I recorded back in the day. And this is off of the master tape that I recorded. I mastered it. And just to show the automatic search function, I have to hit it once, and it's going to go back to the beginning of the song I want to play. And we're going to hear it. Well, there you go. That was a demo of the song and the demo of the DTC-75ES from Sony. Back in the day, digital audio tape recorder. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, subscribe. And until next time, see you later.